how to be a better listener. Now, listening's a really important skill for all areas of your life, whether you're talking to a team member or you're talking to a partner. And it's not a skill that people think about a lot. So, today I want you to take a moment and think about your own listening skills. And I've got three things to share with you to help you do that. So, the first one is around being fully present. How many times have you spoken to someone and you see they're not really listening to you, especially in virtual meetings? They're like doing that with their phone kind of surreptitiously, or they're reading an email on their second screen. You can just see that they're not really with you. And it's not a great experience, is it, when you're on the end of it? Don't be that person. Be fully present. Remove those distractions. Show them some respect that you value what they're saying. Even if you don't agree with what they're saying, just show them that respect in terms of them sharing whatever it is they're communicating with you. Number two is look for the non-verbal listening cues. These are things like, are they smiling? Are they a bit withdrawn? When you're speaking to them, are their arms crossed? Sometimes people can get a bit defensive and they'll cross their arms. Are they looking away out of the office? Maybe they're just not with you in the same way that you can do that on the reverse. Maybe they're actually sitting forward, so they're actually really engaged with you. You can learn a lot from paying more attention to those non-verbal listening cues. So, number three is try not to interject and jump in early whilst that other person is speaking. This is a habit you really want to try and get rid of, and it happens for lots of reasons. We might make assumptions about what someone's going to say next, so we really want to jump in, or we want to fast track that conversation because they're taking too long to make their point. So you jump in and you interject, or maybe we're anticipating their response and we're thinking about our response rather than being fully present to listening to their response. The thing is, if you do this a lot, it's really showing, again, a lack of respect for the other person, for their opinion, for their idea, that their comment is valid. And it makes it look like you don't care about what they're saying, which of course you do. But I want you to think about how much you interject. Instead, recognize when you're doing it, and when you find it happens, just take a pause and allow that person to finish before you respond. This takes a bit of practice when you're used to interjecting. So just try and take that pause. Another thing I recommend that people do is when they are listening to somebody, you can write the points down that as you hear them, and use those points as a prompt when you respond, so that will stop you interjecting. The thing is, effective listening, it takes practice, right? And you won't get it right every time, but the more you practice, the better listener you'll become.